checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. All right, before we go, we have a couple of mailbag questions here. The ECW show on Wednesday. Has WWE ever attempted to bring Joey Styles back? What does he do now?
I don't know what he's doing, and I probably should. Don't know if they've tried to bring him back. So I don't have a good answer for that.
This person says, do you think one of Tony Khan's biggest regrets is not picking up the option year for Cody?
I think so, yes. Nobody will say it, but logically, if you're sitting there, you got to say that. Yeah. But I've never heard him say it. He's never addressed it ever. But if I was in his shoes, the way this whole thing played out, absolutely, you have to say it.
This person here says, why did the Elite and Tony Khan power struggle storyline get dropped? The Elite laying out Tony at the end of Dynamite felt like a big deal and like he was leading to something big, but then Tony just showed back up a few weeks later, regained control of the company, and the EVP's power slowly faded.
Well, they still use their power in different spots here and there, but...
But why didn't... they've had power from day one.
As far as like the idea of like the thing like starting off strong and then kind of fading into Nowhereville, it did.
You know what infuriates me the most about that, actually? Given where we are right now, all they would have had to do was have that big blood and guts match when it was AEW versus the Elite be for who gets power. Because the AEW team won. We would have been literally in the exact same place, but it would have been an added big stipulation, and it would have finished off that storyline. But that wasn't the storyline.
Well, the thing is that when they did that storyline, I think everybody expected it to be like a multiple-month storyline, not just like a very short storyline. And it just, it wasn't followed up on well at all. Yeah. And I think that a lot of, I don't say people lost trust or anything like that, but people who want to pick on something being, not well booked. That's one that's a hard one because it's like, you start out and you would think that, you think this is going to be like the big one. And now, now they're doing the big, Moxley's the big one. And hopefully that one isn't, and I don't think it will be. But yeah, it's weird too because when the Young Bucks left and everything, it was almost like they're going to come back as baby faces, and it just feels like that's weird. That's really weird.
This person says, why did the Motor City Machine Guns end up in WWE? There had been a lot of rumors of them going to AEW.
WWE is the one that made the better offer. They went to the better offer. Whether it's more money or whether it's more, better storyline that they were suggested, I don't know. I know that they were interested in both sides, talked to both sides. I never, I don't know. I didn't get the impression that AEW, when Tony has people he really wants, he often gets them because he makes an offer, like Danny Garcia, just as an example. He makes an offer big enough to where he gets them. That doesn't always work. He didn't get Andrade, didn't get Jade again. But Sabin and Shelley, my impression of Sabin and Shelley was that they were looking to get a good job, good, well-paying job in the wrestling business and, just go somewhere and get good exposure. I don't think that there was necessarily like, we're going to WWE and nothing else. I don't think so. Because I had heard about talks with both sides, and then, most of the time I heard, my impression was that it was more likely WWE, and it ended up being WWE.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.